Hello students, I welcome you all in the next lecture of Mathematics 1, that is Algebra. We are studying chapter number 5, that is Linear Equations in Two Variables. In that, we have come to an end of the chapter and we are solving word problems based on simultaneous equations. Depending on that, we have started with practice set 5.2. From that, we are going towards the next sum, that is question number 6. Okay, so let us read the question. The price of 3 chairs and 2 tables is 4,500 rupees and price of 5 chairs and 2 tables is 7,000 rupees. Then find the total price of 2 chairs and 2 tables. Okay, so here also you can observe that the two conditions are provided. This is first condition. The price of 3 chairs and 2 tables is 4,500 rupees. And this is second condition. Price of 5 chairs and 3 tables is 7,000 rupees. And we have to find the price of 2 chairs and 2 tables. Generally what we do is for assigning the unknown variables here, we are taking help of the last statement. Okay, so here they have given 2 chairs and 2 tables. But we are not going to consider the price of 2 chairs as x and 2 tables as y. Because what you will find here is, here these numbers, they are not multiple of 2. Okay, so we have to take the price of single chair and single table. Okay, so from where we are going to start with that, let the price of one chair be rupees x and price of one table be rupees y. So that is our first statement in solution. Let the price of a chair be rupees x and that of a table be rupees y. Okay, we are taking of one single. Okay, we are not thinking of 2 chairs and 2 tables. But finally, what we have to find out is 2x plus 2y. Okay, only finding x and y is not enough. Afterwards, we have to find the value of 2x plus 2y. Okay, that means the price of 2 tables and 2 chairs. Okay, so let us make use of the first condition. So write down according to the first condition or from the first condition. So first condition is what? The price of 3 chairs. So price of 3 chairs means 3x and price of 2 tables means 2y. So what we can write down? 3x plus 2y is equal to 4,500. Okay. So this is our equation number 1, which we have framed by using the first condition. Now let us make use of the second condition. Price of 5 chairs and 3 tables is 7,000. 5 chairs means 5x and 3 tables means 3y. And their sum is 7,000. So what we can write down from second condition is 5x plus 3y is equal to 7,000. This is our equation number 2. Okay, so both the equations are ready. Now we need to solve them. So the next step is to observe the coefficients. See here, coefficient of x, they are 3 and 5 respectively, which are different. Here coefficient of y are 2 and 3 respectively, again they are different. So we have to equate any one coefficient. Either we can equate coefficient of x or we can equate coefficient of y. But here you will observe that these two numbers are smaller and LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. So we can make the coefficient 6 here in both the places. So what we will do, we will multiply equation 1 by 3. So we will get 6y here. And here we will multiply equation 2 by 2. Okay. So let us write down that statement. Multiplying the equation 1 by 3 and the equation 2 by 2. Okay. So see, equation number I have written in brackets. That care you have to take. Okay. So here when we multiply by 3, what we are going to get? 3 3s are 9x. Here 3 into 2 6y. And here you have to multiply by 3. There you will get 13,500. Okay. So the equation is ready. See, 9x plus 6y is equal to 13,500. Number this as 3 because we have framed a new equation by multiplying the original equation. And here we are multiplying by 2. So what we are going to get? 10x plus 6y is equal to 14,000. Number this as 4. Okay. So the equating coefficient is done now. We have equalized the coefficients. Now the next step is to decide whether to add or subtract. I told you what you have to observe is sign. Here, since the signs are same, both are positive, adding will not help us. If we add, y will not get cancelled. So we have to go for subtraction. So this way, two observations you have to do. Okay, first observation is what? You have to observe the coefficients. If they are not equal, make them equal. And after making them equal, you have to decide whether to add or subtract. And for that, you have to observe the signs. Okay. So now, I am subtracting. But what I told you that always see the bigger number here. That equation should appear above. And the equation with smaller number should appear below. So how we are going to write it? Subtracting equation 3 from 4. Okay. So we will go for that subtraction, but before that all of you please complete it. Okay. Write it down. Try to understand everything. How the equations are framed by using the conditions. That is important. Okay. Please copy it down fast. Be careful here while writing this statement. That equation you write down in the round bracket. And the number you don't put bracket here. Okay. For equation only you make use of round bracket. So all these things are very, very important. Okay, I'm going ahead. So what I said, what we are going to do? Subtracting equation 3 from 4. So write down. Subtracting equation 3 from 4. That means equation 4 will appear up. Then minus sign which shows subtraction. Below that equation number 3. Okay. Then I told you that whenever we are subtracting, we need to change each and every sign here. Okay, so all the positive signs, they are going to become negative. Don't forget this step. In bracket, you write down the changed sign. See, plus has become minus. Here also plus has become minus. Here also plus has become minus. Okay. So in this way, after changing the sign, you can see that plus 6y and minus 6y, they get cancelled. Variable y is eliminated. And here 10x minus 9x. 10 minus 9, 1. So what we are going to get? X on LHS. And here 14,000 minus 13,500. So we are going to get 500. So we got the value of variable x. X is equal to 500. But just see the question. What is asked there? We have to find out the price of 2 chairs and 2 tables. So we want 2x and 2y. Okay. So here only, at this stage only, I am getting the value of 2x. I am multiplying both the sides by 2. Okay. So I am getting 2x as 2 into 500, that is 1000. In this way, I found the value of 2x. That means the value of 2 chairs. Now we have to find value of y. For that purpose, we can put this x is equal to 500 in any one equation. Okay. Equation number 1 and 2, they are simpler. So you can put it there. So let us make use of the condition. Substituting x is equal to 500 in equation 1, which is simpler. See, what is equation 1? 3x plus 2y is equal to 2500. So in place of x, we are writing 500. 3 into 500 plus 2y is equal to 4500. Okay. So here 3 into 500 is 1500. So write down that state. Remaining all the terms are same as it is. What we got there for 1500 plus 2y is equal to 4500. Now this 1500 you shift to RHS. So you will get 2y is equal to 3000. Okay. 4500 minus 1500. The answer is what? 3000. Now I am not finding y because I don't need y. I need 2x and 2y. So I am not finding y. I am stopping here. Afterwards, the last statement you see that what we want the price of 2 tables and 2 chairs, or 2 chairs and 2 tables. So let us find that. Okay, the price of 2 chairs and 2 tables means we want 2x plus 2y. So 2x is 1000 and 2y is 3000. 1000 plus 3000 is 4000. And then write down the final answer as statement that therefore the price of 2 chairs and 2 tables is rupees 4000. See, unit is very important. This is price, so we must express it in the form of rupees. Okay, I hope you must have understood this question. This is an important question. Take a note of this. So all of you please complete it. Write down each and every step properly. Be very careful about signs. Okay. Here while substituting you need to write down the value in bracket. All these small things are very important. And while writing you will understand also that how the next step has come if you are thinking and writing. Okay. As I have said, keep habit of writing it down immediately. Okay, so I hope you must have completed it. Let us go further in this practice set. Now see, question number 7 to 10, they are omitted. Okay, what is the remark given there in the GR is that you have to self-study it. These questions will not be asked for evaluation in 9th standard. Okay, but if you want to practice, you can solve these sums by yourself. You know the method, how to do it. Okay, so if it is possible for you, you solve it, because in 10th standard again, as I have said, this chapter is going to appear. So if you practice it, it will be better for you. You can understand the things better. Okay, but this year these questions will not be asked for the evaluation. No question from these 4 questions will come in exam. Okay, so take a note of that. With this we have come to an end of the chapter. Only 2 exercises were there. This was the smallest chapter here. Then chapter number 6 and 7, financial planning and statistics, both the chapters are omitted. They are not there for exam. Okay, so take a note of that also. Here now we are starting with problem set. Okay, so let's start with problem set 5. You know that in problem set always the first question is based on MCQs, because in your paper pattern also the very first question, question number 1A, is MCQs only. So let us discuss the MCQs. So from problem set 1, question number 1, choose the correct alternative answers for the following questions. All of you please be ready with your pencil so that you can tick the correct answer there and you can write down the justification also. In exam, writing justification is not compulsory, but here I am giving justification to make you understand how the answer has come. Okay, so let us start question number 1. If 3x plus 5y is equal to 9 and 5x plus 3y is equal to 7, then what is the value of x plus y? Okay, so here you can see two equations. That means these are simultaneous equations. So you have to solve them and you have to find value of x plus y. But now we have seen only one method, elimination method, where we are equating the coefficients. But here that will become lengthy. If you observe, these equations are of special type. These equations are called as particular types of equations. Why they are called so? You can observe that the coefficients here are special. See here, coefficient of x is 3 and coefficient of y is 5. In the second equation, you will observe that the coefficients are interchanged. Okay, here you have 3 and 5, here you have 5 and 3. So if you add them, both the places you are going to get the same number. That means if you add these two equations, what you are going to get? 8x plus 8y is equal to 16. Correct? See, 3x plus 5x, 8x. 5y plus 3y, 8y. And 9 plus 7, 16. Directly I have added. I have not written one below another. Okay? Since it's MCQ, I have written this only to make you understand. Now easily you can see here that all the coefficients are divisible by 8. So if you divide by 8, here you are going to get x plus y, which we want. So when we divide by 8 here, what we are going to get? X plus y is equal to 2. Okay. So from this you can make out that option number A is the correct option. Okay. So all of you please tick mark it. Also, if you want, you write down these justifications. See, we are not actually solving them. Instead, simply by adding and dividing, we are getting the answer. Okay. Same type of question can be asked, that find the value of x minus y. So there also, instead of adding, if you subtract, then you are going to get value of x minus y. Okay. So such questions can be asked. So please try to understand that these are the particular types of equations. Okay, why their coefficients are interchanged. So if you want to find x plus y, you have to simply add and divide. And if you want to find x minus y, you have to subtract and divide. Okay. So I hope you must have written it. Let us go towards the second question. When 5 is subtracted from length and breadth of the rectangle, the perimeter becomes 26. What is the mathematical form of the statement? That means this given condition we have to write as the mathematical statement. We have to write the equation. So here you will find that two quantities are there, length and breadth. So for length we will take x and for breadth we will take y. Now 5 is subtracted from length and 5 is subtracted from breadth also. So the new length we will get as x minus 5 and new breadth we will get as y minus 5. Okay. Now we have to take the formula for perimeter. Perimeter is equal to what? Perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 inside the bracket L plus B. So 2 inside the bracket L plus B is equal to 26. Here L is x minus 5 and B is y minus 5. So let us write that in the formula. So what we are going to get the equation as 2 inside the bracket x minus 5 plus y minus 5 is equal to 26. Now this 2 is in multiplication. Let us take these on RHS on division. So when we divide 26 by 2, we will get 13. And here in this bracket, see x plus y and this minus 5 and minus 5, we will get minus 10. Okay. So this is transformed in this form. Now let us shift this minus 10 towards right hand side. So it will become plus 10. So what we will get? X plus y is equal to 13 plus 10, that is 23. So we can say that option number C is correct option. X plus y is equal to 23. All of you please mark the correct option. At the same time you write down the justification also. As I have said, you can write down your notebook, or you can write down in your textbook with pencil there only, that why this answer has come. You must understand that why this answer has come. So you need to write down the justification. It will help you to understand the question better. Okay. Now let us move towards next question. See. Third one. Ajay is younger than Vijay by 5 years. Sum of their ages is 25 years. What is Ajay's age? So here also two persons are given, so we can assign variables x and y here. This problem we can solve in many ways. You can solve it orally also. But since we are studying equations in two variables, I am solving it by using equations in two variables only. So Ajay's age I am taking as x and Vijay's age I am taking as y. Okay. So let us take the Ajay's age as x years and Vijay's age as y years. So now here you can see two conditions. This is first condition and this is second condition. I am making use of second condition first. Sum of their ages is 25 years. So I can write down x plus y is equal to 25. I have made use of the second condition first. And then I have made use of the first condition. Ajay is means what? X is equal to. And younger than Vijay by 5. Younger means less. So minus. Y minus 5. So if we write it properly, we will get x minus y is equal to minus 5. Now see, this is first equation. This is second equation. Here you have plus y. Here you have minus y. So if you add them, y will get cancelled. And you will get 2x is equal to 20. From that you will get x is equal to 10. So that is Ajay's age. That is 10. Okay. So you can tick mark the correct option as C. Now this is one method. Okay. You can have another method also. Okay. I am using pen and I am showing you the method. Now here instead of using two variables, you can use one variable only. So for Ajay, you can take the age as x. Correct? And Vijay is elder than Ajay. So for Ajay, I will write x plus 5. That means Ajay's age I have taken as x and Vijay's age is x plus 5 and their sum is equal to given as what? 25. So if you solve it, see, x plus x 2x and this 5 you can shift here. 25 minus 5 is 20. So 2x is equal to 20 and therefore x is equal to 10. This way also you can get the answer. Okay. So you can use one variable also here. If you want, you can write down this justification also. Because here there is no need to show the method. But since it is in two variables, I used it. I told you that we should solve it by like this. Okay. So here you can solve in this way also. Even you can solve orally. See, you have to find two numbers where the sum is 25 and difference is 5. So easily you can make out that the two numbers are 10 and 15. So smaller number is 10 and the bigger number is 15. Ajay is younger, so we want the smaller number. Therefore the answer is 10. Okay, so this way you can solve the problem in many ways. So in MCQ, method is not important. You are not going to write it. You are going to only tick the correct answers. But like in previous sum, we need to solve it because simply we cannot solve it orally. So there you need to write for your understanding that how the sum is solved. Okay. So I hope you must have understood this. Let us go further. Okay. There were only 3 MCQs. Now question number 2 is solve the following simultaneous equations. Now here we are having 2 methods in the chapter, but one method is omitted, as I have said. So we are going to use only one method, that is elimination method. And so many different sums we have solved by using that method. So you can easily solve these sums by yourself. Now what note you have to take is from question number 2. This question number 5 and 6, they are omitted. So they will not be asked for evaluation. So to solve only these 4 sums by elimination method. So I told you that first observe whether the equations are in standard form, then number them as 1 and 2. So this is 1 and this is 2. You number it and then observe the coefficients. See here plus y is there, means plus 1y is there, and here minus 1y is there. Coefficients are equal, signs are opposite. So when you add these two, y will be eliminated and you will get value of x. And then you can put this value in any one equation to get the value of y. So I hope you will solve all these sums. So these sums you are going to solve by yourself using elimination method. Okay. So here as a practice you will solve it. Let us go further now. Question number 3. Here it is clearly mentioned, by equating coefficients of variables, solve the following equations. Means once again you have to use the elimination method. Okay, so these sums also you will solve by yourself. 4 sums are given in question number 3. Same method. Number the equation as 1 and 2. Observe the coefficients. Now see here what you observe, the coefficients are not same. See. So you have to make any one coefficient same. So here equation 2, if you multiply by 2, here you will get 4y. Then minus 4y and plus 4y. If you add, y will be cancelled. You will get value of x. And then by substituting in any one equation, you will get value of y also. Okay, so both the questions, question number 2 and question number 3, you will solve by using elimination method only. Or the other name is by equating coefficients of variables. Okay, this method and this method is same. So I hope you will complete all these things. Then next question is solve the following simultaneous equations. Now here you will observe that these equations are little bit different. Whatever equations we saw till now, that is in practice set 5.1, practice set 5.2, fractions were not there, but here you will observe that the fractions are there. So here little bit more steps we have to do to solve the sums. So let us go towards the first question here. Question number 1. See, x upon 3 plus y upon 4 is equal to 4 and x upon 2 minus y upon 4 is equal to 1. Here first of all what you have to observe is the fractions are there and we don't want the fractions. We have to remove them. We have to eliminate the fractions here. We don't want denominators. So here we have to multiply both the equations by a particular number. So for first equation here 3 and 4 we have to cancel both. So we take LCM of this. LCM means what? Least common multiple. So the smallest number coming in table of 3 and 4, that is 12. So let us multiply this equation by 12. Everywhere we are going to multiply by 12. Here also, and here also. So here when we multiply by 12, 12 will get cancelled with 3 and we will get 4x. Here 12 will get cancelled with 4 and we will get 3y. And here when we multiply, we will get 12 4s are 48. So this is new equation. 4x plus 3y is equal to 48. Number this as equation number 1. Then take the second one. X upon 2 minus y upon 4 is equal to 1. Here LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. So we have to multiply the equation by 4. So when you are multiplying by 4 here 4 will get cancelled with 2 and you will get 2x. And here 4 and 4 will get cancelled and you will get minus y. And here you will get 4. So the new equation is 2x minus y is equal to 4. This is our equation 2. Okay, so from the fractions we have obtained the easier equations. We have converted them to the standard form. Now observe the equations here. Okay, here you have 3y and here you have plus minus y, means coefficients are not equal. So if we multiply this equation by 3, they will be equal. And then if we add them, y will be eliminated. So what we are going to do is, we are going to multiply equation 2 by 3 so that the coefficient of y will be equal. So the new equation will be 6x minus 3y is equal to 12. You will multiply everywhere by 3. Okay. Now see here plus 3y and here minus 3y. So if we add equation 1 and 3, y will be eliminated and you will get value of x. Okay, so copy it down. Then I will go towards the next slide. Actually, after framing the equations, it is possible for you to solve, but still I have completed the sum. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to add equations 1 and 3. So write down adding equations 1 and 3. So write down equation 1 plus equation 2 just below that and add. So see, plus 3y and minus 3y will get cancelled, and here 4 plus 6, that is we will get 10x, and 48 plus 12 we will get 60. So 10x is equal to 60 and therefore x is equal to 60 divided by 10. So x is equal to 6. Okay, in this way we have found out the value of x. Now we need to find value of y. So let us make use of any one equation, either equation 1 or equation 2. So write that substituting x is equal to 6 in equation 2. Why equation 2 is chosen? Because it is simpler, it is smaller. Okay, so this is our equation 2. 2x minus y is equal to 4. In place of x we are writing 6. So what we will write? 2 inside the bracket 6 minus y is equal to 4. 6 into 2 is 12. So write down that 12, and see, this plus 4 is shifted to LHS, so became minus 4, and minus y is shifted to RHS, so became plus y, and from that we got y is equal to 8. In this way we have found out value of both the variables x and y. You know that final answer we have to write down in round bracket, that is 6 comma 8 is the solution of the given equation. All of you please copy it down. Remaining two sums I will discuss in next lecture, and then we will go further in problem set. All of you please complete the given homework. It is very important to complete the homework. You will get better practice of this. I have told so many times that this chapter is important for the 10th standard also. So please do the practice. Okay students, so today I am stopping here. We will meet in next lecture.